here at the screening, the Independent Film Festival. We are screening My Father's Son for Mr. Joe Springfield, and we have several people that are dying to come and talk to you guys about what they felt about the film. We have here the filmmaker's oldest brother. Is that correct?
Yep, oldest brother. And it blew my mind to see my brother act. And then it just sort of upset me to see what he was acting and what he was doing. Because as a man that has a family, you don't do things like that.
Well, it's good to hear someone talk about what you don't do as a
No,
man.
you don't. You don't. Not now. Not and call yourself a man. Not and call yourself a man. You know, a male, yeah. A man, no.
Absolutely.
And I'm waiting to see what my brother gonna do for the next one.
It was
Excellent.
excellent film. Excellent film.
Exciting. It was what was happening in today's world and something that everyone should pay attention to. I would recommend it highly for everyone in the black community to see it.
And what do you think?
It's a very dramatic performance. It has a lot of impact and give you something to think about. Something that's definitely worth seeing.
I really enjoyed the film. It give you something to think about, the things that's happening today in this world.
How did it make you feel as a man?
Aware, but I thought it was positive, enlightening, and for a short film, brought the drama also. So still hit pretty good.
The movie was great. I'm so proud of him. It was wonderful. We loved it.
Ladies,
Didn't we
did you
love
enjoy
that,
it?
ladies? Yes, we did. We did. We're very proud of him. Looking forward to the next one.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It was a great movie. I really liked it. The actress really played a really good role in it. I really liked it a lot.
Craig.
Yes, she was really good. I really appreciated it. It
As
was
a
good.
woman, how did the movie make you feel?
It made me feel like that there's a lot of things that we need to do within the community that's going on right now and how it affects young people and people around us. So this is definitely just brings attention to a lot of that. So I'm definitely happy that they showed the film and I liked it.
I think the film was pretty great. I seen it and I think it was pretty good, and I think it teaches people a lesson and stuff like that. And the acting was great. Everything was good.
Great. Now, as a woman and as a mom, how did that film make you feel?
That it shows the world that domestic violence is number one problem today that people need to accomplish in life and stop it.
What did you think about the film?
I mean, I thought it was really good. It probably could open up a lot of people's eyes and a lot of the violence that really goes on behind doors.
Well, I thought the film was an excellent adaptation on domestic violence. It's something that's worldwide. It's not just in the African American community. It's in all cultures, as the young lady said before the movie was presented. I think films like this is, a step towards making people aware, which is something we really need in domestic violence. We need awareness. So I thought the movie was very well written, and I really look forward to more stuff from this production company. I thought it was really good.
Thank you. How'd you feel about the film?
Oh my God, it was great. I loved it. It's like a 5-star movie. I would recommend that to everyone. It was great. I loved it, and plus, that's like a subject that hits home to a lot of homes, and people need to be aware of what's going on. It was great. I loved it.
The film was very interesting, especially at this time being Domestic Violence Month, during the month of October. And I'm sure a lot of people who watch the film could relate to it. However, most families and people don't usually bring this out because they don't know who to speak to, or a lot of people grew up with it, so they think it's a normal thing. However, it's not, so I'm sure this film helped a lot of people because as they watched it, they could relate to it.
I would just like to say that this is very enlightening. Just the past Sunday, a pastor had preached about how it's not known to a lot of people that's what's going on with domestic violence. And it's a wonderful thing that is being brought out, and that being a mother of a teenage son, I would like for him to see that this, you don't have to grow up to be like a statistic, to be in that role as being a man abusing a woman. And it's a very good film. It was well thought out. The music was great, and it was very enlightening.
How'd you feel about it, young man?
Well, I felt that this film was it was very touching to me because I come from a household where it's just me and my mother. I didn't have a father in my life, but to know how things are happening in a full household, even if you do have a father in your life, that sometimes everything doesn't go right. So I just like this. I came out to support, and I really enjoyed it. I learned the story from it.
Survivor of domestic violence. I have sons that were raised in that negative environment, and I was able to leave it. So it really hit home, and I'm glad he did it because we need to talk about
We're
it.
here at the Independent Film Festival in New York City at New York Village East Theaters, and we are celebrating the screening of My Father's Son by Mr. Joe Springfield.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
And we are privileged enough to be here with the CEO of the festival.
Stuart Olson.
Now, we want to thank you for allowing our film into the festival, and we wanted to know, what did you think about the film?
Oh, it's very moving. Very important film for people to see in this day and age.
Film has been so impactful to both men, women, young and old, all cultures, all colors, because domestic violence is indeed an international issue. And there's even an article about the film in Spotlight on Recovery magazine in the Invisible Scars Part 2 magazine episode. And it talks about the film and just survivorship and going forward, and we're just so thankful and grateful for Joe for taking this subject and really touching on it and really delving in deep about what it's about. And we want to thank Spotlight on Recovery magazine for talking about Joe in the film and for putting him out there, because we want people to know that the film exists. So make sure, all of my GETV viewers, you make sure you find a screening of My Father's Son, because it is an awesome and amazing film, and it talks about something that we don't really talk about in our communities. This is your girl Kima here at the screening for My Father's Son. Thanks.